Welcome to Studio 865. The future of local music is on the air. On UTTV and WUOT FM. Proud partners with 90.3 The Rock and Metropulse.
Our guest today on Studio 865 is Scott McMahan. Scott, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
It's all our pleasure. Let me ask you something right off the bat. How did you first get into speed metal? What first attracted you to the speed metal sound?
The wardrobe, mainly.
Yeah.
Music is consequential, but the hair, just the glamorous lifestyle, I think, more or less.
And today, though, you've decided to concentrate more on the singer-songwriter side than your usual 7-hour speed metal shows.
Just to mix it up.
Yeah. Now, just listening to your songs, I've noticed there's a theme running through that about women, but they're not present in the. They're in the songs, but they're not physically present in your vicinity.
Right.
Is that are there women in specific songs like Louisiana that have left you, or you ran off?
Yeah. I'm happily engaged at this point. So okay. I got to write some new songs, I guess.
This is a question, though. A lot of people don't write happy songs, or they shy away from happy songs. And it sounds like maybe you're getting ready to go in a period of happiness here.
Yep.
What are you going to do? Because about that paradox.
I'm pretty worried about it. I'm not sure I can write songs without being sad about something. Yeah. So it's a transition for sure.
Let me just give you personal advice. Don't create a conflict just to write songs from. Yeah,
I'm going to avoid that.
That's a great short-term solution. It's a bad long-term solution.
Yeah.
Louisiana. When did you write that song? Where did it come from exactly? That's a good one.
Thank you. I guess it was last year.
Yeah.
Sometime last year. Yep. Just relationship gone bad.
Yeah.
And that's a funny thing, getting used to that now, feeling a certain way in the past and knowing that at this point was wrong, knowing that you don't really want her back after you said that you did. So I'm adjusting to that as well, singing those songs.
Oh, I once had a woman in my life. We had a great love for one another, but we always ended up in a fight. Now she's home, Louisiana, home with friends and family. She don't belong to Louisiana. Louisiana, send her home to me. I cried for a woman I once had. I'll surely die without that woman. Oh, and I feel death coming on fast. A prideful heart can sure make trouble, put an end to things meant to last. This old heart has seen enough now, so I cry for a woman I once had. But she's down in Louisiana, wondering where where it went wrong. She don't belong in Louisiana. Louisiana, send her home. Cause I cried for a woman, for a woman I once had. I'll surely die without that woman. Oh, and I feel death coming on fast.
When you go back and sing some of those songs, like Louisiana, do you allow yourself emotionally go back to that place, or you just sort of sing it more in character?
At this point, I mean, I think it's more in character, but it has to be sincere.
Yeah.
The emotion has to be there for it to, you know, I can't fake it. It definitely feels, I'm trying to convince myself that it's not a lie at this point, you know, but yeah, the emotion has to be there. And yeah, you revisit that. I do.
And how often do you write? Do you write regularly, or does it come in segments or spurts? Or
yeah, it's not consistent at all. I wish I could. I read a Tom Waits quote. He said that songs just show up, and you got to be in the right mindset. You know, they're like people that stay up late and people that smoke cigarettes, and more or less, I just wait for them to show up. Anytime I've tried to write anything, it seems contrived. Yeah. So I just, if something happens to show up and I'm not distracted, get to write it down and keep it, hopefully.
She consumes my every thought. She demands my devotion. She's taken over my very soul. She sets my heart in motion. She's a mystery to me. She's the door that I can't open. She's everything I want her to be. She sets my heart in motion. She shows up late singing singing, let me in. Oh, she knows I just can't wait. She said, baby, don't ask me about where I've been. Don't worry about tomorrow, 'cause tonight is never gonna end. Owns all that I am. She got me under lock and key. She says I won't be satisfied, no, till I'm everything she wants me to be. Shows up late singing, let me in. Oh, she knows I just can't wait. She said, baby, don't ask me about where I've been. Don't worry about tomorrow, 'cause tonight is never gonna end. It's never gonna end.
And that song, is the Muse a woman, or is the Muse just the Muse? I couldn't tell for sure. It was kind of cleverly written in a way that it could go either way.
Yeah. It started one way, and then I changed my mind because the first way didn't work out. So from that point on, it's I think it's about songwriting itself.
Yeah.
You know, when you're up at 4 o'clock in the morning and you know you got to work, but she shows up late singing, saying "Let me in," and you have to stay up and finish the song, or you lose it forever.
Yeah, you do.
So it's about the song.
How many songs do you have to go through before you have a keeper, or do you just stop one that's not going well?
That was a big lesson for me. I would, when I first started writing, I would just throw them away. You got 7,000 songs that you've started, and you think this one's no good. And I got to a point, Robbie Trosper,
yeah.
He said, look, you got to finish a song, whether you think it's good or not, just finish it so you can move on to the next one. And once I started doing that, I was happier overall with what I'm doing. But I got a lot that I don't play. Yeah.
Well, it's like photography, I think. I like to take pictures, and I think you have to take 30 or 40 sometimes to even get a couple of good ones.
Yep.
And a lot of times you don't know they're good until later, or you don't know they're bad until later.
Yeah.
I've written a few that I thought were great, and then all it took is a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
What happened? Come on home to you. Where did that one come out of?
A friend of mine since high school. We've been friends, and just one of those people that are in your life throughout, that are good people, and you know that you're supposed to be around them, but for whatever reasons you don't stay in contact. You don't, and I guess it was about her mainly. and thinking, well, if we're not going to call each other, maybe it's best that we don't, and we just move on. But the idea of coming home to her was, one that I liked. Just never happened.
I don't call you, you don't call me. What kind of love is that supposed to be when we're miles apart? My aching heart wants to come on home to you. I could spend all day waiting by the phone. I could walk away, say so long, but when we're miles apart, my aching heart wants to come on home to you. Come on home to you. You're my only friend, far as I can tell. If we give up again, it might be just as well. 'Cause I don't call you, you don't call me. What kind of love is that supposed to be when we're miles apart? My aching heart wants to come on home to you. Come on home to you.
Do you play these songs for people? The songs you've written specifically about people, do you play them for those people, or do you let those people know that there's a song out there about them?
I do. I'm terrible. I can't at keeping secrets, and anything I'm thinking, I have to say it. And some of them my fiance likes, but most of them no. She knows that they're, that's for me. It's like taking pictures. It's my past. I wrote that, and I felt that way then. I don't know if that's caused problems in your relationships, which it's not really a problem, but I understand that it's difficult for someone that you're involved with to listen to songs about someone else. I'm learning that.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, and like what I tried to do was write them all while they were happening, and have them finished, so when the long-term relationship came, that they were all done. And if I was playing them, I said, well, it's just a good song. But it could be difficult, I think, if you're writing a relationship song about someone in the past 10 years later,
right? Because
that would indicate you're still thinking about them.
Yes.
And so,
yeah.
Fortunately, those don't come in my head. But for you, what about it? I'm trying to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you in trouble.
No, not at this point. I haven't. I think generally it's post disaster.
Yeah.
And then not too long after. I think I'll have a 2-song max per relationship, and then I'm done. You get 2 songs, that's it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, sometimes that's the best part of the relationship. That's the best thing you got out of it.
That policy is subject to change. We'll
Yeah.
see. But yeah, generally I try to write, or I end up writing about stuff that's going on at the moment.
Yeah, me too. I have written songs though where I've looked back at relationships and analyzed them from a distance, but I always usually try to make the other person look really bad in those. You know.
Yeah.
So
I read somewhere about Elvis Costello that he changes whenever it was his fault. He always says it was her fault, and whenever it's a him, it's a her. Or me, it was them. You know. So maybe I should start doing that.
yeah, or just make them all their fault.
Yeah.
Either way, that way we'll forget which is which. Let Me Stay the Night. What about that song? And is that on your new CD? You have a new CD coming out.
Coming out in February. Yeah, it's on there, and same thing. There was a point for a while I was living in my van, and
Down by the river?
actually in the Disc Exchange parking lot.
Yeah.
Several of those songs were written in that van in that parking lot, and just the idea of spending the night in a house as opposed to my van was what I was going for.
I don't want to leave here tonight. I don't want to watch you turn away. You see, I got nothing else going right. Was hoping you would ask me to stay, but it's a lonely ride back home, and I'm in no mood to be alone. Let me stay the night. You know I mean, you know, let me stay the night in your arms. We'll make no promises to break. We'll leave everything where we lay. There's nothing left of me to hide. All I have stared into your eyes, and your warm heart will pull me in. And just for one night, I'll feel whole again. Let me stay the night. You know I mean, you know, let me stay the night. You know trouble follows me round. You know I've got my own cloud. You know it all goes away when I stay. Let me stay the night. You know I mean, you know, let me stay the night in your arms. In your arms.
But yeah, you meet people, and you're tired of being alone, and just want to feel like normal for a little bit. That you don't live in your van, and that you have friends.
I would extrapolate from this story that you were spending all your money on CDs, and then you that's why you had to live out there. Because
I wish I didn't have the money for CDs.
Well, hopefully people have money for yours. Do you have a name for it yet?
No, still working on that one. Yeah, but
how about Eddie?
Eddie's good.
or Carol? Those are nice names.
Yeah.
Francis, Larry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll think of one and we'll put it on the little text under the screen. Scott, thanks for coming in today. Studio 865. Guest is Scott McMahan. It was Levon Walker on the keyboards today.
Yep.
All right.
And the CD release will be at the Square Room coming up in March.
March of 2009.
Yep.
That's it for Studio 865.
Studio 865 is proud to partner with 90.3 The Rock, UT's College of Rock, and Metropulse. Complete music and entertainment listings, the event calendar on metropulse.com.